It's a lot of stuff. So here we go, guys. 6 days of sacrifice. Yeah. No commentary. We might play through with the commentary at some point to see what Yahtzee has to say about when he was making the game, but not right now. Watch him do a recap. Yesterday, I saw the body of the bridge keeper engulfed in flame, and I saw the bridge created 1/3. Tomorrow, I saw the soul of the bridge keeper reduced to ash, and I saw the bridge created by 2/3. Today, the mind of the bridge keeper shall meet with its destiny, and I shall see the bridge extend between the realms. And the many children of the king shall leap and dance and sing praise in his name, for great is his wisdom and his benevolence. The Book of the Bridge. I should have done this the moment you came into this world, demon child. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He does a recap. May God forgive me for having part of your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when father made his mistake. No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways. You're wrong, father. If you'd even given him a chance to be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, father? Father, no! Father! Father! Boom, bang. And thus ended the body of John Defoe. And that's Dr. Somerset, our psychiatrist friend, throwing shit into the plasma beam. And that's how his soul was released. Or not released, but destroyed. 196 years later than the Trilby incident, 196 years earlier than the what do you call it? Left click to walk, right click on hotspots to open menu. Right, plant. Alright, we have a cell phone, we have a journal, we can talk to stuff, and we can look at stuff. The climate-controlled environment in here really seems to be making it flourish. Whose magazine was this? We're gonna look at everything, okay? I'm not... If you think I'm gonna miss something, call it out. Say, hey, go look at the thing. Some woman's magazine, I guess, put here to help visitors pass the time. What's the pamphlet? Some kind of pamphlet on ophthalmology. That's the religion... Oh, on ophthalmology. That's the religion whose headquarters I am currently standing in. Ophthalmology is a religion? It's the receptionist terminal, probably used to check in on appointments and communicate with other parts of the building. Try to talk to the... Are you being goofy? Let's try to talk to random stuff. It won't reply. Well, we tried. Right. Okay. Oh, we need to... What is the pamphlet? Let's take a pamphlet. Add it to my journal. To reread items in your journal, click the journal button on the top menu or right-click the journal icon in your inventory. Life becoming a struggle? Need a guiding hand? Want to be part of the world's fastest growing family? Ophthalmology is a religion catered for you, taking the best parts of all previous religions to make a great new way of thinking. Join ophthalmology today. Eyeball Scientology. Hey, it's a dude in red robes with a bald head. Hello, are you Mr. Garriott? Get out of my way, you fool. Mr. Garriott, I'm from the county council. What? My name is DeCabe. I phoned you a week ago about running an inspection on your facilities? Oh, yes, I remember. The council has been informed that you may be extending your premises without planning permission. I just need to take a look around, make sure you aren't. Is it completely necessary? It's just a precaution, entirely routine. Could you come back another time? Well, no, actually. I have to get this done before the end of the week, and this is my only free time slot. I see. Is there a problem? No, not at all. Well, why don't I take you up to the elevator and we can tour the building? I'd be obliged. He just put him in the elevator and walked off? Bird cult or no cult? Day 1. July 24th, 80/21/89. I told you I have no idea who he is. Then why should you care? I'm a doctor, for God's sake. It seems terribly convenient. You don't think he was our agent without a way to get him down here without smashing him to pieces? A broken neck is not something I call convenient. Don't think me a fool. He arrives now, of all times, and you insist it's a coincidence? What else could it be? He's awake. Can you hear me? Do you know your name? Can you tell me your name? DeCabe. Theodore DeCabe. DeCabe. My name's Samantha Hardy. What's happening? How much do you remember? Hey. Stop talking to him. I don't want either of you saying another word until my employer gets here. Why is Trilby here? Why is Trilby here? This man is seriously injured. He has to be returned to the surface and taken to a properly equipped hospital. I will not tell you again. No one leaves, no one breathes a word until my employer tells me what is to be done. God damn you. Not a word. Okay. Talk to the guy. Quiet. Okay. Let's just try it. What's the matter now? His condition may still be degrading. The facilities here are very understocked. Going to watch. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Plus, I keep clicking off the game. Sorry. Let's try this one more time. Move aside. I'm going to check on him. We need to thief the thief, apparently. You take a slip of paper from his pocket while he leans over. He doesn't seem to notice. Don't see any problems. Let's give the paper to her. I palm the note to Samantha. She glances at it, nods in understanding, and pockets it. I didn't look at the note. Right. Why is this door flickering, man? Samantha looks at me questioningly. So what do we do here? Okay, shrugs and shakes her head, indicating she doesn't think she can reason with or defeat the man. Point to the door. She shrugs. Let's go to the console, maybe? She points to the privacy screen and then the door in the north wall. What's on the desk? Get away from there. Point at the privacy screen? That won't help you. I can't see you, but there's only one way out of there. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright. Oh shit. That's the prince. You. I remember you. Oh shit. Don't look. But what's going on? Don't look. Looks like we're loose again. Can you walk? Just about. It hurts a lot. How much do you remember? Look, I'm just a council inspector. I was sent here to run an inspection on the building. Some lunatic upstairs pushed me down the elevator shaft. Then I wake up here. Could you please explain to me what the hell is going on? You fell to the very bottom of the shaft. You are now within an underground laboratory complex. Well, what do the ophthalmologists need it for? Ophthalmology is a front. A money-making, crowd-pleasing facade to disguise the true organization. Which is a cult. They call themselves the Order of the Blessed Agonies. Bunch of masochistic freaks who worship some mad death god. Okay, so why do they have a laboratory complex? Do you mind if I ask? Why were you sent to inspect the building? The police told us they received a tip. The cultists were building something. Since they didn't have planning permission, I had to see if there was any truth to it. It seemed there was. This complex isn't documented in any of our records of the site. I think you better talk to Janine. I have a feeling you're the person she's been waiting for. Who? The other prisoner. She and I were being held captive down here by one of the cultists. You mean the man who was guarding us? Where did he go, anyway? The man in the hat was just a mercenary, I think hired to guard the place. Our captor is still around somewhere. Janine and I only just escaped from our cell this morning. We were looking for a way out when you arrived. I dragged you in here and the guard found me. We got to call the police. Good night, Echo. Thanks, man. Have fun. Can y'all leave the GH out of the fuck... I'm gonna have a heart attack. With the three of us against one man. No, have a good one, Echo. I'm just kidding with you, man. Janine supposedly finds some weapons. Find her. I apologize for placing a burden on you in your current state, but I have urgent matters to see to. Dr. Hardy, what happened to the guard? What was behind the door? Why didn't you let me see? Find Janine. Once the cultists... I was just messing, Echo. Once the cultists... yeah. So here's the thing. This is 196 years in the future. How the fuck is Troby here? Why was Troby guarding us? A very small, unwashed medical cot is spotted with very familiar looking blood. I can't tell my own blood from other people's too well. What's on the desk? Burnt paper. Looks like an official memo. The bottom half has been burnt off. I added to my journal. From Acolyte Garriott to Acolyte DeRaven. Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records, but make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will also remain and make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building the complete final inspection. Looks like it's been burnt documents. Any other? Nothing but ashes. Let's go open this cabinet. It's full of medical supplies I have absolutely no idea how to use. Oh. What was there before the guard was chased off? I don't remember. Oh shit. Spectacles. Some sort of glasses here. One of those lenses smashed, the other one is curved and out of shape. I'll take the intact one and discard the rest. Yeah. So that's medical. What is this? Okay. Some sort of security. This is some sort of lab. Can we... Yeah, specs. Alright, can we actually open any of these doors? Let's get acquainted with the place. Shelves presumably for the storage of medical supplies. If we open this, does this just take us straight to... Yeah. Back to where we were. Let's get used to this place. It's like the room was just stripped of everything useful and departed in a hurry. Why did everyone evacuate? What the hell's going on? Tap, tap, tap. Can we get in here? Yeah, this is definitely a security room. I was right about that. I think it's a security monitor, but it's not showing anything but snow. It's touchscreen control system, probably for the monitoring. This screen seems to be locked out. I can't access any of the functions. Fuse box. This place must have its own generator. Technology is quite antiquated. It's a barrel of something. Smells like petrol. That could be useful. But tornadoes are only scary so many times. It won't open. There's a security lock requiring a high clearance. Tap, 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 tap. We are not doing okay. Can we get in here? Oh, it won't open. There must be a security lock. Oh, wait. Who was that? I don't have the... It's a huge steel door, strong enough to be a blast door. There's a sign on it reading, Central Hub, authorized personnel only. It's a control panel consisting of a keycard slot and a single button. Okay. What are these things? Well, let's go check in here. It looks like beds. Ah, hello, sorry, I thought you were... Who are you? My name is Sakab. Decabe, we'll call him Decabe. Are you Janine? You're not one of the cultists. No. One of them apparently dropped me down an elevator shaft. Dr. Hardby told me to find you. So you met Sam already. We were being held captive, her and me, for the last week so. We were only able to get out of the cell this morning. She mentioned that. She said you would have found some weapons? Oh, sure. Here. You came from outside? Are they sending someone to help us? I wouldn't know. They must have gotten my message. We have to take these guns to Dr. Hardy. Maybe then we can get out of here. I'll wait here. Why? Please, just... Don't make me go out there. I couldn't face seeing him again. Who? The cultist? No. Anyway, you better get going. Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. Oh, sweet. There's our save. I want to at least have a save file. I guess we're not climbing up any of that. No. Well, let's check out everything before we... Alright. What's this? What's this? Looks like a handwritten memo held in place with tape. What's it say? I'll add it to my journal. Canning. Ensure that the prisoners remain sealed in the holding cell for at least 6 days. After this, it will no longer matter. Ensure that the prisoners remain sealed in the holding cell for at least 6 days. After this, it will no longer matter. Do not fail, Canning. This is your chance to redeem yourself for the crime of allowing the Orszowski woman to explore the complex unsupervised. I'm guessing that's Janine's name. Alright, nothing in here. I guess that's Janine's last name. We'll talk to her once we figure out what the fuck she's doing. Don't! We mustn't confront him until we have the upper hand. Get me the guns from Janine. Ah, excellent. Now we're ready to have the upper hand. The cultist is just through the store. Oh, what we have to do is secure him in this holding cell, then we can negotiate our seat. Will Janine be joining us? No. She said she was too afraid. Who are you talking about? So did they get out earlier, did he fail again? Who are you talking about? Even a man with 2 limbs out of commission can fire a gun. What are you talking about, Enchirito? Turn around slowly, Canning. No sudden movements. Hardy, is this how your employment ends? With betrayal? Employment? Shut up. If there was any betrayal here, it was when you lunatics locked me up. We had no choice, Hardy. You refused to listen to reason. I said shut up! I'm taking you to the cell. Stop right there. If you point your gun at me, I will fire. Damn you. You never understood, did you, Hardy? There's no point in resisting us. We have God on our side. What the hell is going on? Take him to the holding cell. Take them to the holding cell. I will... Okay, they can't keep killing Trilby. Who? I am the caretaker. I am the guide. They're only unconscious and will awaken soon. Go to the sleeping quarters and seal yourselves in. It is not wise to roam this place at night. But who are you? A friend. Now go. Sam, I'm sorry, Janine. They overpowered us. Oh God, I can't take much more of this. When are they going to send help? It seems they did. Him? Why don't you tell Janine the same things you told me, Mr. DeCabe? I'm a council planning inspector. Someone tipped us off that the cult were building something. They sent me to see if that was true. So you see, Janine, your call was answered. You sent the tip? A council planning inspector? It's almost laughable. But now there's no way we're getting out of here. Oh yes there is. We're going to overpower Canning and make him escort us out. Excuse me? You tried that and it didn't work. We just have to keep trying. Will you please listen? I beg your pardon? I fell down an elevator shaft this morning. I'm tired, I'm in pain, I don't know where I am. And all you have done is boss me around and evade my questions. I want to know who the hell you people are and what the hell is going on. I apologize, Mr. DeCabe, but there was no need to shout. Perhaps there is time to fill you in now. Sorry. Where shall we start? First of all, what the fuck is this place? This sounds like Nidex's reaction. What is this place? You're in a small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building. Which, as I've already said, is a front for the Order of Blessed Agonies. The complex is laid out around a large circular chamber they call the hub. They've definitely got something important in there. But neither of us have been inside. Goat! Hey guys, shut up, quit being dumb. I like that. Oh shit, I love that. What is the Order of Blessed Agonies? They're an insane masochistic cult who think pain is the answer to everything. And from what I've seen, they're very creative in the ways they inflict it upon each other. They worship some mad demon called Chuzzo or something. I'd never even heard of them. I heard of ophthalmology, what with all the celebrities that are members. Ophthalmology is just the moneymaker. It funds the true organization, the Order. They hide behind the acceptable front to keep themselves secret. Saying you want to hurt people to purify them caused a lot of concern for the authorities. So where are all the cultists now? We don't know. They used to be all over the place. They started drifting away soon after they finished construction of the facility. Canning and the Hat Man are all the only ones that are left as far as we know. It's like they intend to abandon the place with us inside, if they haven't already. Who are you? I'm Dr. Samantha Hardy. I'm a scientist. I'd tell you what kind, but I fear it would go over your head. My name's Janine Orzowski. I'm a freelance journalist for a couple of magazines, mainly celebrity gossip stuff. How did you get here? I was looking around the ophthalmology headquarters. I wanted to do a feature on them for the magazine since so many celebrities have joined them. I was just having a little snoop about when I discovered this place. Then, of course, they threw me in on the holding cell. Sam was already there. I'd been doing a little contract work for the Order, here in the labs. Turns out they really don't want anyone to know about the stuff they've been doing here. What kind of stuff? I prefer not to say. She won't tell me either. So you don't want to betray client whatever. They threw you in a cell. That's not it. It's just that it was work I'm not proud of, which will probably reflect poorly on me once this is all over. I'd rather take steps to ensure it doesn't get out now rather than regret it later. Please don't press the matter. We escaped from the cell a few hours ago, then you dropped in. And that's as far as we know. Yeah, it doesn't have a click-through thing, though. I mean, you can only make it go faster by clicking is the crappiest part. Why are we being held here? Most likely to protect a secret. But if that was all, why haven't they just killed us? Maybe they need us for something. I don't like the sound of that. I think only the cultists can answer your question fully. Who's Canning? Is he the leader of the cult? God, no. Before the others evacuated, he answered to a guy named Garriott. Even then, he seemed to be subordinate to someone they call the Prince. But I don't think I've ever seen him. Canning is just some low-level acolyte ordered to make sure we don't escape. Personally, I think he's just a prisoner down here as we are. Just as much a prisoner. I think they wanted to get rid of him for some reason. But he's too dense to notice. He's still following orders like a faith-blinded sheep. Who was the man in the hat? I think he's just some mercenary hired to act as a security guard. You mean the guy dressed as Trilby? Who? You know, Trilby. The dashing gentleman thief. From those old horror movie serials. The Defoe Manor murders? Hotel horror? I don't watch many movies, I'm afraid. Why would a security guard be dressed up as a cult character? I can't explain it. It's just ridiculous. They say Trilby may never existed. I've read some newspapers from around the late 20th century. How is that relevant? Never mind. Who is the man in red? I've never seen him before, not until just then. Who's this? A completely bald man in a torn red robe. He helped us get away from Canning and the guard. I've never seen anyone like that. Did he come in with you? No! There was just me falling down the elevator shaft. Okay, that's all. Good. So now what? Now we think of a way to... Oh. What? The store has been sealed with a time lock. Won't be able to open it until tomorrow morning. Who could have done that? Canning? I doubt it. The man in red told us not to roam the hallway at night. Presumably, he has taken steps to ensure this. For crying out loud. I have to get home. I have to be back at work tomorrow. We're all inconvenienced, Mr. DeCabe, but whining like a child is not going to help. I know, it's just... I know. We should take the opportunity to rest. We could discuss our escape in the morning. Watch Manos the Hands of Fate. I fucking love that one. Oh, man. I love MST3K. I also... what's the other thing they do? The riff tracks. I like the riff track stuff they did there for a while, where you just play it over a movie. That was some good times. 1 second real quick. Alright. So, pro tip, guys. Don't voice act 4 games in a row, okay? Just, well, not in a row. Just don't voice act 4 games. Okay. Bunks. Let's look at the bunks. Maybe there's something in them. They appear to have been designed with comfort in mind. No comfort, whatever. What's this locker? Can we just open the locker? It won't open. Almost like something's holding it shut from inside. There's a weird kind of locking mechanism on it I've never seen before. What's on the other side? Where does this take us? Oh. Let's try our cell phone. Oh God, what are you doing? Alright, we can't use our cell phone for some reason. Who should I call? The police. Nothing but static. I can't get an outside signal if we're underground. Alright, we tried. We tried. Hey, hello? Who are you? I'm not going to hurt you. Is your mother around? Or your father? Oh my God, your eyes. What happened to your eyes? Well, that just happened. Oh, good, you're up. We can discuss the plan. Plan? The door has now been unlocked. Our next move will be to take Canning hostage. Again? If at first you don't succeed. His door is being guarded by the Trophy Guard. It will be your task to distract him. Why me? The threat of physical violence must be made to get Canning under control. You, obviously, cannot make this threat, so it has to be me. All you have to do is lure the guard away from the main corridor and give me the chance to slip in. How will you know when the coast is clear? Do you have a cell phone? Of course. Take my number. We can't reach the outside world, but we should be able to make calls within the complex. Call when you've achieved your objective or when there are points you wish to discuss. He said don't go outside at night. It's not night anymore. I'll give you Janine's number too. I'm sure you still have many questions for us both. Click the phone in your top menu or right-click phone from your inventory to call someone from your list of contacts. Alright, we've made it to the second day. Let's save. What's this book? I'm going to take this book. Add it to my journal. Twice did the 28th day of the 7th month pass, and the prince gazed with great concern upon the land of technology, as the carving of the slave passed through the hands of a great many ignorant men of technology, but the king would not let him take his vengeance. For he said, the guide seeks the carving of the slave, and it is through this desire he shall fulfill his destiny. It will not be long before the guide learns that his duty has not yet been completed, and then he shall do as I have foreseen. And the king said it, and so it was so, for the bridge keeper did touch one of the ignorant men, and by their conjoined hands was the thief wife thrown down, and truly did she know the name of the king. Neat. And with this act, the guide said, I see you, no bridge keeper. I have found you, and I have not forgotten. And he came to the tree, and that was the prince's soul, for it had been there that the carving of the slave had been brought. For it was there that that was crazy. It's weird kind of blocking this one I've never seen before. It's a post-it note. Let's go read a post-it note. They still use post-it notes 190 years in the future. Instructions for opening the locker. You only have to ask. It won't reply. It won't open. You only have to ask. Okay, we'll fuck with this later. What could we have to ask, though? Neat. Talk to lockers. I tried. Dr. Hardy. Yes, Mr. Gabe, go ahead. Tell me about the extent of my injuries. Your neck broke on impact. If I hadn't gotten you into a brace before you regained consciousness, and if you had tried to move, you would be dead. You landed on your left side, so your left elbow and humerus are shattered, as is your left kneecap. Oh God. There's also a hairline fracture in your skull. No more, please. I get the picture. Hey, you asked. Who do you think the man in red is? I honestly have no idea. Until this intervention yesterday, I had never seen him before. He seems to be on our side, don't you think? So it appeared. But I consider it unwise to trust him implicitly. Perhaps his interests only temporarily coincide with ours. Alright, so this Dr. Hardy, oh my god. Oh, actually starting to remind me of people from the Mephistopheles. It's not good. Where's Janine? I believe she went to the kitchen. I'm worried about Janine. Why? She said she was too afraid to come out and help us. I agree, it's strange. She seemed to have rather indomitable spunk when we were in the cell. And all I can think of is that this place is starting to get to her. Isolation and imprisonment can do strange things to a person. I think I understand. What kind of work were you doing for the Order? I told you I'm not prepared to reveal that. I doubt I will change my mind anytime soon. At least tell me what kind of scientist you are. I told you, it'd probably go over your head. Try me. Okay, I'm a biochemist. I was recruited straight out of university as a medical research company. By a medical... But I was let go after a couple of years. Why? A difference of opinion. I believe a scientist has to be morally flexible in the name of progress. The company ethics committee didn't agree. Please don't ask me to give any further details. I did... Why are you playing it? He's still there. Alright. Why are you being so secretive? We might not even get out of this situation alive. Then I guess I am more of an optimist than you. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die or take part of whatever the Order has planned for us. And when I escape, I'd rather the specter of this place did not follow me. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so something happened over here, if you guys remember. I'm going to say it because there's a lot of text. Let's go open the store. We saw some small child rip his face off and he had the welding mask. And then 4 triangles forming a star contained in the circle. I saw this in Canning's office. Could it be the symbol of the Order? Well, technically, I mean, it was an old Druid symbol, but whatever. Talk about the things cultists talk about. Pretty sure it's Janine Oreszkowski, there you go. Oreszkowski, that's what we'll call her. Okay, the magazine journalist. That works. Janine? Yeah. Will you be helping us take Canning hostage? I'm sorry, I can't. I don't think I could face him. I can't even bear being in the same room. Why? I don't know. It's like the fear comes out of nowhere. Like a punch in the stomach. What are you so afraid of, Janine? Him! The one who's out there. I don't want to talk about it. So you were the one who sent the tip? Yeah. A week ago when I found this place, I sent the tip straight to the police. Minutes later, they caught me and threw me in a cell. I was expecting them to send a SWAT team or something. No offense. Real life doesn't work like that. They can't send in the guns just because an anonymous person says there's an unregistered basement extension. Sending a building inspector is pretty much all that could have been done legally. I guess you can blame me for getting you in the Smith's hut. I'm really sorry. You're the one who pushed me down an elevator shaft. What do you make of Dr. Hardy? I really don't know much more than you do. She was already in the cell when they threw me in there. And yes, I've asked her many times what kind of work she was doing for the cult. And no, she wouldn't tell me either. If you want to find out more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth. Do you think it's alright to trust her? She's got no more love for the cult than us. I mean, if she is secretly still working for them, then she's the most convincing actress in the world. Tell me about Trilby. The character? Well, he was the main character in a bunch of horror movie serials which were based on a series of novels from the early 21st century. But someone sent me some rare old newspapers and they suggest Trilby was a real person. Really? He was a cat burglar, the original master thief. Finally arrested around the mid-1990s. The story goes that he joined some secret government agency. And they encouraged the novelist to fictionalize Trilby so that people would eventually forget he was ever real. And I'll tell you something else. There was a photograph in the newspaper. That guy out there, Canning's guard, that looks exactly like the real Trilby. You think they could be the same guy? Of course not. He'd be over 200 years old now. But the resemblance is really creepy. It's such a horrible nightmare. Better get used to it. There's something about this place. Something in the air, maybe. But I haven't slept well since day one. There was this little kid in a welding mask. Welding mask? I've had dreams about those too. How can we both be dreaming about welding masks? Psychic powers? Be serious. My granny used to say I was a little bit sensitive. Sure. Have you seen Sam? I think she's still in the sleeping quarters. That's all I want. Okay. So the cultist actually, that's reassuring. What's this note say? I'll add this to my journal. Book of Prayers, 2-7. The body is the physical form. It is the sum of what time has made it to be, and so it is of the past. The mind is sharp and logical. It concerns itself with the here and now, and so it is of the present. The soul is love and hope, and it is the dreams of what is to come, and so it is the future. Body, mind, soul. Past, present, future. We give thanks for them all in the name of the King. I think it's a prayer cushion for kneeling. I'm not sure if I should be praying to someone yet. I don't know. It's just paint. At least I hope so. Oh. Let's do some quick saving. We're gonna impulsively save because we want to make it through this. I don't have anything to cook yet. Actually, let's check the refrigerator. Either it's locked or the door is shut. Alright, we'll have to check that later. Kinda hungry. Or his door is stuck, sorry. Yep, we're dead. Alright. So we have a card key and a button slot. We have a combination we have to put in. We have to figure out some way to move this Trilby character. Well, Some kind of manifestation hovering above the ground. It looks so strange to my eyes, like a black hole in the air itself. Oh god, it's some kind of ancient skeleton dressed in the remains of an anorak. The fuck is an anorak? There's a huge hole in the back of its skull, too. I can bring myself to touch it. I don't think it really... if it's even really there. What are we supposed to do here? It won't reply. What the fuck is an anorak? Blood everywhere. Alright, nothing here. Oh wait, what is this console? Oh yeah, we need to learn how to use this console to put up the privacy screen. It's probably just some buttons, man. Can't be that hard. You can do it. How would we get him away from the door? Okay. Wait. What the hell is that? The hotel. Oh god, let me out. Well, that got him away from the door. Father. The hell is that? I can't read. Something may. Father. Some sort of chains is starting to, you know. What the hell is going on? Blood coming out of things. Dr. Hardy? Yes, Mr. DeCabe, go ahead. I saw some kind of monster. Calm down. What did you see? He was like a man, but so tall and thin, like a stick man. His face was just white, and there was blood everywhere. Pull yourself together, Mr. DeCabe. But the monster... Whatever you think you saw, it's gone now. You're safe. I wish you could believe me. I wish I could believe you, sorry. We're gonna go talk to, we're gonna talk to her, because I think this is what she saw. Because I think this is what she saw. Maybe we can talk about it. Janine? Yes? I think I saw the man you're so scared of. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you have. What do you mean? I know you probably wonder what scares me about him. But I'm telling you, he just fills me with panic. No, I don't wonder. I don't. Really? I swear. Alright. Ooh, we got foods. Wolfie Kitten with the foods. What? No, go back in there. Dr. Hardy? Yes, Mr. Cabe. Go ahead. I got the guard away from the door. You sure? Excellent. Meet me outside. Alright. Converse. There's Uggs. Are you a pirate now? Yar? Yar. Dr. Hardy? Yes? The guard's dead. He's dead because of me. You killed him? I led him to a monster. It tore him to shreds. A man died because of my actions. You must not agonize over every little thing. If you did, you'd go insane. Uggs. Welcome. We're wasting time. Come on. Nukes. Aren't you tired of this yet? Your pet guard won't be able to help you this time, Canning. My pet? I would say he was as much of yours as mine, wouldn't you? Shut up. Has she told you about the work she's been doing for us, sir? I said shut up! Get moving! And no funny business, or you get a bullet in the leg to help you along. Go on, in. Okay, Canning, you're completely at our mercy, and you're going to tell us exactly what we want to know, understand? First and foremost, how do we call the elevator? You don't. The one in the main corridor can only be called from an upper floor by a high-ranking acolyte. Looks like we'll have to get used to each other, my dear. There's got to be another way up. Oh, there is. It's in the hub. But you'll never get past the security locks to open the blast doors. We will, because you're going to tell us how. Oh, this is laughable. You're trying so hard to do it like they do in the action movies, aren't you? What are you going to do? Torture me? Really think an acolyte of the Order of Blessed Agonies would be scared of pain? I've done myself far worse things than you could dream up. So now what? Now we have to open the hub security door. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Feel free to question the prisoner. I'm sure you could benefit from his knowledge. You don't trust her. She saved my life. And yet, you don't trust her. You wonder what it is she's hiding, do you not? Quiet. You understand so little. Looks like you failed, old man. We're loose and you're locked up. I wouldn't count your chickens if I were you. There are many more to take my place. I hate to break it to you, but your guard's dead. Really? Doesn't that bother you? Should it? Do you even understand the situation? Of course. I don't think you do, though. Why? If you did, you know that my guard's condition may not be as permanent as you believe. Can't you see that your order has abandoned you? This complex is completely evacuated. And the building on the surface is, too. Rubbish. This facility was too expensive to simply abandon as soon as the work was complete. My brethren will return. So what's the deal with this cult? The deal? The deal is that the Order of Blessed Agonies has existed for centuries. We believe in the true way of purification. Purification through suffering. We practice the blessed agonies of the mind, body, and soul to wash ourselves of sin. And one day what? Nothing. You've got some big agenda, haven't you? That's what this is all about. You're going to take over the world. Like some Saturday morning cartoon villain. I said nothing. Tell me about these blessed agonies. Why? Think of applying? Just tell me. I don't see why not. For an individual to be fully purified, all three aspects of themselves must experience blessed agony. The agony of the body, physical pain, beating, burning, cutting. The agony of the mind, boredom, fear, and insanity. And the agony of the soul, which is more refined. It is about destroying someone or something the subject loves utterly, relies upon the subject la da da. Whatever. What do you call what? And you all do this to yourselves? The Agnew soul can only be experienced once. But apart from that, you are correct. This is insane. To you, maybe, but do you know the same peace as I? The same utter contentment that comes with the knowledge that you are of absolute purity? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Why are we being held here? Surely that should be obvious. You are held here to protect the secret that this complex exists. Then why don't you just kill us? I would have done, had I received the order, but I did not. Then what do you want from us? My superiors know, and in time they will let me know too. What work was Dr. Hardy doing for you? Why don't you ask her? She won't tell me. And you think I would? Oh no, young man, this is something you have to see for yourself. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. Who's the tall man in black? Oh, I've seen you met the prince. You should consider yourself lucky. That thing is the prince? What the hell is he? I'm not inclined to spilling the secrets of the order to an outsider. Even if I were, very few acolytes are privy to the secrets known by the prince. And even the highest ranking members know only slightly more than I. Do you know who the man in red is? Who? A completely bald man in a red robe. Kinda like your red robes, but all torn up. Is he one of your people? I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about. All of the acolytes of Jizo take very good care of their robes. I've got nothing more to say right now. Okay. Okay. Let's go fuck around. Seeing as one of the things we can mess with is this... You know what? We need to find Sam again. I want to know stuff. I want to know stuff. Well, maybe she knows something. Janine? Yes? Have you seen Sam? She said she was going to investigate the hub entrance. Thanks. Now I don't have to run around and check it everywhere for her. Is that how you really feel, Enchirito? Yes, Mr. Cape, go ahead. How's it going with the security door? Not wonderfully. As far as I can see, there are two security panels that must both be deactivated. One calls for a keycard, the other for a numerical passcode. After that, I think two unlocking mechanisms will be revealed, both of which will need to be activated simultaneously. What do you think? In the absence of the keycard and passcode, I may be able to force my way through given the right tools. Then again, maybe we could find the keycard and passcode lying around the complex. I'm just considering the options right now. Alright. Very well, let's go check some shit out. Let's leave here. Let's go back in here. Things are starting to look really wonky. I mean, we got the... It's like it's phasing into another world again. Screams for ice cream. It won't open. So it says all you have to do is ask. It can't be this easy. It can't be this easy. Open? It was that easy. guessing these are civilian clothes belonging to one of the cultists. That's a key card. We have a key card. Yeah. Can we take the... Let's check the clothes. Can't fathom a use for them. Yay! Share an ice cream with Enchirito. Hello. Fuck off. What was in here? Ah, yes, we haven't checked his desk yet. Can we mess around with this? Looks like Canning left some kind of environmental control program open. Cycling ventilators. Function not available from this terminal. Alright, what's in the notepad? Got no use for a blank notepad. There aren't any drawers, and there is nothing much of interest on the desktop. Let's check out these documents. You just gonna take them and you just took some documents and you didn't read them. It's a thick stack of useless accounting reports. I'm not even sure why I picked it up. Wait, the staple may come in handy. I'll pry it out and throw the document away. It's magnetic swipe card with the word hub printed on it. One of the lenses from my spectacles curved, out of shape. It seems to have magnifying properties now. This paper looks interesting. I'll add it to my journal. We live in the universe of technology, or the scientific realm, where magic is very sparse. Our shadow is the universe of magic, or ethereal realm, where magic and magical creatures are abundant. In olden times, it was easier for entities to travel between the realms, hence the old stories of fantastic creatures. The druid Kabadath, circa 55 BC, created a bridging portal quite easily using a comparative simple ritual. Since then, however, the background level of magic in the scientific realm has faded, and a ritual much larger in scope is required to transport any entity from one realm to the other. The ritual calls for the creation and sacrifice of a bridge, a living creature with ties to both realms, usually an entity born in the scientific realm, but later having their aspects imbued with magic. When all three of the bridge's aspects, mind, body, and soul, are annihilated in conjunction, echoes of weakness ripple through the membrane between the realms, and a portal can be opened. Exactly how long the portal remains open depends on the puissance of the bridge. I meant to look at it. It must be the symbol of the cult, a circle containing 4 triangles surrounding a square. Oh, hey, that's a camera. Looks like whoever ran this place didn't entirely trust whoever used this office. Alright, let's keep searching everything. Alright, let's go back in here. Maybe there's something we missed. There's gotta be more. Open this cabinet. Okay. It's a massive splatter of blood left behind no about when the guard was torn up by that tall man. I'm not touching it. Well, don't. Don't touch it then. You pansy. Can we use this yet? Ah. Looks like the part of the corridor, but not the outside. Must be another part of the complex I don't have access to. Okay. Change camera, camera 2. I think it's the barracks or some kind of storage facility. What is that? Large glass tube standing in a row against a wall. I can't make heads or tails of it. What do we have here? 4. That's Canning's office. I recognize the layout of things on his desk. We're gonna need a number. Alright. Cake! Yay, wolf. Ooh, what's that? This must be old footage. It shows Canning working his desk. There's something written on a notepad in the corner of the desk, but I can't quite make it out. I've downloaded the image to my cell phone. Forget it. Cake. Cookies! Cookies! Change camera. Okay, so let's do some review of everything. Looks like, okay, nothing's happening. So this, okay, so review means show previous stuff. All right, so we're gonna be goofing around with this for a minute. All right. Review input. Anything change? Nopes. All right, change camera. Oh, we already looked at this one. Okay. Yeah, we don't have our glasses, so we're gonna have to find somebody who can actually see. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay. You don't think so? You don't think so? You don't think so? Alright, let's bother someone else. Let's bother someone, see if they can read that damn... Go? Dr. Hardy. Yes, Mr. DeCabe, go ahead. No, the key card goes over here. Key card. Then we need to find a passcode, which I'm certain is written on this thing. We just can't see it. Oh. Some magnifying properties. No one. Let's see, Janine? Yes? Ask Sam. Alright. Can somebody look at this damn cell phone and tell me what the hell I've... Forget it. Phone. Don't call anyone. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I need a quick second. I'm gonna turn on some music for just a moment. It's gonna be kind of quiet, but it'll be here. And yeah, because I need to step away real quick. No, I'm not leaving too long, I promise. Alright, I appreciate everyone's patience. I apparently forgot to put it on the AFK page. So, Entrito is telling us what she wants. What she really, really wants. What she wants is custard. Alright, that's an option. Journal. Okay. No, that's not what we need. Okay. So what do we do with this phone? Nah. Nah, not apologize. Just appreciate everyone's patience. I really do. Alright. Use lens on Yi. It's Flan. Flan's amazing. Flan is a great thing. Alright. We're going to hand our phone to her, because apparently we couldn't make heads or tails of what was on the... Janine? Yeah. Goober. Let's try this again. We can figure this out. That's the cells. That's home skillets desks. There's gotta be something. Notepad. Top of the page turns out judging by the intent someone wrote down a series of numbers I can't quite make out. Ha! So we need something. We either need something to rub against that. We either need something to rub against that. So let's see if we can grab some of this charcoal here. Well, not charcoal, but ashes. Yeah, I know. We could grab some of that. I'm not reading a guide, guys. I'm sorry. I want to, but it's been too long since I played this. So it's almost like experiencing the puzzles again. I know the story already, sadly, but... Screw it. Let's go see if we can leave. Alright, back to the camera. Oh. 287. Do you see that? The blood on the wall? What's 287? Does that get us in here? Something needed a code besides the door. The door needed a 4-digit code, I think. Change 287. Nope, that wasn't it. Change camera to 4. Review input. Eyes. Must be footage showing someone in the corner of a desk. Can't quite make it out. Download. What does that do? Use cell phone? What does that mean? What does this mean? What does this all mean? What does it all mean? So we're gonna use a little bit of a hint system I have over here. Okay, I got an idea. We can... So I was trying to magnify something, and we don't need to magnify the phone. We don't need to do any of that. What we need to do is use my brain and stop clicking on the wrong thing. And use the lens on the screen. You can make out the numbers on the notepad. 7759. Maybe it's the passcode for the blast door. What is 287? Where do we put that at? 7759. Excellent work, Mr. DeCabe. I wouldn't have thought a bureaucrat would have such a head on his shoulders. I hope that was a compliment. Now I think we need to turn both these wheels simultaneously. Can you manage? It's no use. I need both hands free. I see. Then we're going to need another pair of hands. Leave it to me, I guess. You're gonna make me go get this poor... Come on, can we... Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy. Let's call this woman. Janine? Yes? We need your help to open the hub. Oh, I don't think I could. You have to, Janine. You're the only one who can help. We'll just get it open, then we can get out. I know, but what if I run into him? Look, there's no one else around. Canning is in the cell. His guard is dead. Dead? Aside from us three, there's nothing else is moving, I'm certain. Come on now, this is our ticket out. Oh, okay. I'll be there soon. Ready? Let's get the hell out of here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Doesn't look like an elevator to me. I don't see anything. Wait here. I'll check it out. Do you trust her? Do you? I would if she gave me any reason to. I know what you mean. But right now she seems like our best hope of getting out of here. Even so, there's got to be a reason why she doesn't want us to know about her work. And I'm sure we should, and I'm not sure we should trust her in there alone. After you, man. Dr. Hardy? Are you going to say something? I can't think of anything. I can. We're going to die down here. Don't say that. We're not going to die. If we get back into the hub. You don't get it. He won't let us out. He won't let me out. You have to stop him. What are you talking about? I see what you are. You're the one who did this to me. I didn't do anything to you. Why won't you stop him? How many times do you have to kill him? Janine, you're not making any sense. You're mistaking me for someone else. Mr. DeCabe? Yes? I'm sorry, Leave me alone. Janine! I wouldn't go out there if I were you. Night has fallen. The prince is on patrol. What about Janine? She is in no danger. At least, not from him. Remain here until morning. And tell me who you are. Are you with the cult? My identity is meaningless. I am just an avatar. And I have no allegiances. If you're not with the cult, help us get out of here. It'll go badly for you if you don't. There's going to be some serious police action after this, I promise you. I cannot do that. Why not? Because that is not how it goes. Oh, give me strength. You seem very confident that you will escape from this place. Of course I am. Why? Because if I wasn't, I'd go insane. I resist. Screw you, whoever you are. I didn't know who you were, Dr. Hardy, or what you were hiding from me, but I know you didn't deserve this, and as soon as we get out of here, I'll make sure you're buried properly. Okay. Let's save. He said don't go out there, but we're gonna fucking do it. What's happening? Not man. Janine! Janine, can you hear me? Hey, that's... Who the hell do you think you are? Oh god, stop this. Stop what? You're the one pretending to be me. Sleep. Day 3. My head. I don't remember falling asleep. I've got to find out what's in the hub before anyone tries to go inside it again. Save before we go out here again. Ba-ba-ba-ba. This is where she died. Oh my god. Okay, well we can't get in there without a second person. I also might keep going off screen here, sorry guys. Can't we go in here? The world is slowly shifting into the other realm. Oh. Aha! Who are you? Could you tell me where I am? You're dead. I saw you die. Dead? Yeah. I remember being dead. But I don't remember you. Guts were torn out. Blood's still on the floor. Honestly? Huh. Perhaps it's best I don't remember. So where am I? This is impossible. Are you going to answer my questions anytime soon? Yes? Who are you? My name's Trilby. That much I know. Even that sole fact isn't sufficient, though. I've got the feeling I have or had other names in the past. Trilby, the cat burglar? Cat burglar, yes, that's one of my names. You can't possibly be Trilby. Nevertheless, I'm certain Trilby is my name. But Trilby died hundreds of years ago. And I already told you, I remember that I was dead. So your statement only further reinforces my claim. This doesn't make any sense, and yet here we are. How did you come back to life? I don't know yet. You do know that resurrection is completely impossible, right? I thought I knew it. Recent events are forcing me to reassess this, however. All I know is that I was dead, and now I am alive again. Refusing to believe this will not answer my questions. You don't remember working for the Order? Order? The Order of Blessed Agonies. Agonies? I remember something. I get a name. John Defoe. He's important in some way. In fact, I think I spent many years researching him. I've never heard that name before. You don't remember why you were working for the Order? I'm afraid not. So what do you remember? Not much. A few flashes now and then. Images and sounds, no dates or details attached. I remember John Defoe, as I said, and from that name a few other memories return. Standing on a hill, watching something burning in the distance. My hands covered in blood. And then a place that was two places at once. I'm lying on something hard, my stomach really hurts, and someone is talking to me. But it's mostly a fog up until the moment I woke up here. So you woke up here? Well, not right here. I just felt myself gravitate to this spot. Like something important happened here. Yes! This is where you were killed! So you said, yes. I suppose that would explain it. Maybe you should look around where you woke up. What was your name again? DeCabe. Theodore DeCabe. You've been a great help, Mr. DeCabe. Excuse me, won't you? Please don't slip your own blood. This is no time for comic relief. Okay. Well, that happens. Is a tall man an elaborate ruse? Is that what you think? Do you think we're on an island north of Wales? 287. Father. Alright. There's no way in hell that would work. Have we gone in here? Just walk away from the spooky door. Problem is... Requires security clearance. Good God, man. Thus... Oh, sweet Jesus. Wish the hard drive is scrubbed, only one file left. I'll add it to my journal. The Clanbronwyn Hotel incident took the soul of the bridgekeeper from us and delayed the coming of the king for hundreds of years, but at the same time it brought the prince to us, with the solution already in hand. The prophecy in the books of Jizo demands that the guide assist the creation of the bridge. Obviously, he could not do that if he was long since dead of old age. But the sample of his blood provided by the prince was enough to ensure that the guide would exist for more than long enough to fulfill his destiny. What's in the... Okay. There's someone in there with skin as white as alabaster. I can't make out any features. I don't think they have any. I'm not sure I want to disturb their sleep. Tall and athletic man, possibly in his early 30s, wearing absurdly fashioned clothes. Let's talk to him. Yes? What is this place? No idea, but this is where I woke up. I've never seen technology like this. What year is it? 2189. Oh, I can't remember that year. I can't remember what year it was the last time I checked. But I'm pretty sure I've lost a century or two somewhere along the way. Anything coming back? Nothing from this room. But the more I think about the name John Defoe, it's like there's something scrabbling at the back of my mind. It's like I feel like I'm on the verge of rediscovering something terrible. Something that almost destroyed me. Listen, this complex is dangerous. I think there's something haunting us. It's already killed someone. We need to find a way out of here. And go where? All the answers I seek are here. I just have to find them. You could be killed. Death didn't stop me last time, apparently. If what you say is true, you're the one who should be worrying. Could you help me open a door? Not right now. I wish to remain here until I remember something. How long will that take? How should I know? Added to my drum. At the time another came to the tree, that was the prince's soul, and this other was of the faith, but blinded by pride, and so he was the prideful acolyte. And the prideful acolyte threw down the guide, and subjecting the guide to the blessed agony of the body, he called forth the prince, and the prince crossed over to the land of technology. And the prince was much displeased, for the prideful acolyte would, in his arrogance, interfere with the destiny of the guide, and so he threw down the prideful acolyte, and the prideful acolyte became the puppet, and he knew the name of the king. And with great fear did the guide take up the soul of the bridge-keeper, immune to its influence, for the bridge-keeper was also greatly fearful, and he hid the soul of the bridge-keeper away to a place where it would meet its final destiny. And the prince and the puppet took their message to the Order of Blessed Agonies. I thought there was going to be more. And the prince and the puppet took their... yeah. Oh, yeah. Something awfully familiar about the hat that is... it wouldn't suit me. Then what the fuck do I do to it? I don't need it to suit me. I need to... fuck it. Alright, so what we're looking for here... lick hat. Always an answer. Need to save just in case something happens. I don't have a password for the I don't have a password for the thing here, so we have to find a password somewhere. So we need to find a password to the keypad. I mean the security keypad. Not the one in the hub. So that's what we're working on. We tried 287. Apparently it's a 4-digit or more than 3-digit number. Back again. Dr. Hardy is dead. Reap what you sow. Doesn't that bother you in the slightest? You and your whole insane order are accessories to murder. Once we get out of here, you're going to do a lot of time for this. Your words are like the warbles of a sparrow. The Order of Blessed Agonies fears no mortal agency. We are under divine protection. What do you mean, protection? We are under the guiding hand of God, the King, Zhou, and when he enters this world, I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just a brainwashed lunatic. Your words are sounding hollow, even to you, are they not? Tell me what Dr. Hardy was doing here. You mean you still haven't figured it out? I'd be disappointed if I felt even a shred of respect for you. Just tell me. We were allowing her to fulfill her chosen role. In this case, in the field of biochemistry. Who can ask for anything more? Your guard seems to be alive again. So you think he rose from the grave? I don't know what to think. Thinking is something you need to do more of, boy. He doesn't remember working for you. Of course not. He never does. Were I not trapped in here, I would have been able to give him his usual instructions. How many times have you had to do that? Your questions bore me. Come back if you ever figure anything out. Who is John Defoe? Ah, now we're getting somewhere. John Defoe is the bridge keeper. It is through him that the king will enter our world. Where is he? He is all around us. And then again, he is also drifting off somewhere in deep space. Give me a straight answer, for God's sake. There's no straight answer to your question. Why do you ask it, anyway? Trilby told me the name. It's just about the only thing he remembers. The mere words do not fully restore a lost memory. A picture does a better job. What picture? I'll tell you what. If you can't figure out by yourself what work Dr. Hardy was doing for us, I'll help you. I figured out what Dr. Hardy was doing. Do tell. I think she was a cloner. You had her creating multiple copies of Trilby. And then I thought I saw him come back to life. It was just a different clone. Congratulations. Now, the more complex question. Why? What would we need clones of this particular individual for? I don't know. You don't know anything about the Defoe Manor incident? The Clenbronwyn Hotel incident? No. Forget it then. Alright, you wanted to know what could jog his memory? Here's my advice. A newborn often reacts positively to an image of his mother. That's all you can give me? That's all I intend to give you. I'm not your personal advisor, boy. I'm prepared to negotiate your release. However, just answer my question without deviating. Without personal attacks or evasion. This is not the one that pushes Garriott, is. Freedom is too small of a reward for such a betrayal. You can barely stand on your own two legs. I have the ear of the king. Where can I find a picture of Dr. Hardy? What am I, a secretary? I don't know whether or not you know she was wearing one the whole time you knew her. Why is the main corridor changing? In what way is it changing? You know, turning into some kind of dungeon, I suppose. Filthy walls and floors, blood splatters everywhere. How could I know that? I've been stuck in here this whole time. So you say it changes before your very eyes. Are you hearing voices too? Forget it. What's in the hub? Very little. Very little, if anything, corporeal anyway. What does that mean? It means that the most scientific standard tests would indicate that the hub is largely empty. And what is in there has absolutely no purpose. But we, the followers of the true way, know different. This isn't helping at all. I didn't intend it to. What is the purpose of this facility? Now you know I'm not going to answer that. No, and I know why. It's because you don't know, do you? You're just as much of a patsy in this as we are. Now you're just wasting breath. So why have the Order abandoned you down here? My brethren have given me this responsibility as a gesture of recognition and respect. Something you, of course, would know nothing about. Alright. So she was wearing... her ID badge on her. I think the ID card should word lab code, bore a picture if I can just retrieve it. Damn, it isn't here. Where'd it go? Like an asshole. Why does that say 287? What the fuck is... Or is that 281? One second here. Yeah, there's nothing for that. Oh, 28/7, as in like 28th of July, 28th of 7th month. Durr. What? I'm trying to think of something. Like, where would we get it? What's funny is, I actually already know the answer. I just... Alright, we've got to keep digging around. God, this has got to hurt to walk around like this. Alright, so let's call Janine. It says Samantha's phone is still switched on. We're certain we turned it off before laying her out. C, D. Who is this? 2, 7, 4, 1. I can't. They hung up. 2741, huh? Well, I think we have something now. Let's go try that code out. And we keep walking. 2741. How the heck would I know that? Because I've played this one before, and I remembered. And he has Yahtzee. I don't know if he means to or not. Oh, that her phone is on? I have no idea. This is like 200 years in the future, man. We already have things where it shows us whether or not a person's seen a message or if they're typing currently. You know, now I'm hearing whispering that's not in the game because the fucking audio bar didn't move. So I'm losing my shit. This is great. Alright, change camera. 2741. Some kind of wide circular chamber viewed from above. This must be the hub. Strange. From the look of it, there's nothing in it but the remains of some old ruined building. Review input. Some kind of wide circular... Change camera. 2741. It just changes to static when we do that. So change camera. I have a bad feeling about that. Stop building things on top of that tree! Oh my god. Alright, so... that. Let's make a copy of this. Download current image. Let's use the lens on it. There's nothing on the screen right now that I'm having particular trouble seeing. So we have that. We should call her and say that we have seen inside the place, so... What? Where are you? I'm in the sleeping quarters. And don't tell me to come out. I don't understand anything that's happening. I don't even remember how I got here. Are you alright? Yes? No. No, I'm not alright. Sam is dead. I know, but Sam is dead and I think I'm going mad. Why do you say that? I remember Sam dying. I remember taking her to the medical bay. But then everything goes blank. I'm scared. Something happened to you last night. You were there? What did I do? You were acting odd, like you were someone else. And you were talking to me like I was someone else. Oh God, I remember. I remember talking to you. But it wasn't me. It was like looking through the eye holes of a mask. And I knew this thing was like, it makes me feel sick, so sick. Please come out of the sleeping quarters. No! I don't want to. Please, Janine. There's something out there. It's going to kill us both. You'll never escape from the complex. I don't care. I'd rather starve in here than die like Sam did. Why can't you leave me alone? I need you to get the hub open again. That's your strategy? It's our only way out. The reason behind this whole mess. It's in the hub. I can feel it. It's like I'm being drawn to it. Sam was murdered when she went in there. I know. All the more reason to see what's important enough to kill for. You're insane, and you're on your own. Do you notice any changes in the main corridor? No, I don't. Honestly? Yes! You don't see it transforming? Becoming some kind of dungeon, brick walls, blood everywhere, a dirt floor? What are you talking about? Isn't it always like that? Do you have Dr. Hardy's ID card? I just wanted to remember her in some way. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. Can I borrow it? I'm not coming out. Could you just open the door for a second to pass it to me? No! Anything could get in. I've seen what's inside the hub. You have? Can you show me? I've got the image on my phone. I'm sending it to you now. I see it. There's nothing to be afraid of, see? It's just some old ruin. Whatever killed Dr. Hardy is gone now. Yes, I see. It's funny, but when I see this, I don't feel so afraid. Like I'm seeing a place where I can find peace at last. Will you help me get there? Sure, but you'll have to come out of the sleeping quarters. Fine. I'll wait for you outside the hub. We have to get in there. Okay. Alright, we have to get that ID card from her, too. What? Do you have Dr. Hardy's ID card still? I just want to remember in some way. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. Can I borrow it? Sure. Yep, everybody's going insane. Thanks. Bye, Felicia. I mean, Janine. I mean, we've been through some traumatic shit, and God, walking is... This poor guy, man. Let's show him the ID card. Take a look at this picture. Who's this? Samantha Hardy? Do you know her? Hardy. Maybe there's something about her face. Could I meet her? She's dead. Hardy. Dead. Oh, Jesus! It wasn't me! It used to be my hands, but it wasn't me. It used my... What? I'm so sorry, Philip. You didn't deserve... Why are you doing this to us? Calm down. You're freaking out. I apologize. Some memories returned with suddenness that caught me off guard. Nothing that answers why I'm in this facility, however. Listen, I need your help. There's a door that needs 2 people to open it. I think that behind it we can both find the answers we seek. That seems a good place to start as any. Please, lead the way. I'm back, Janine. Good, let's... Ah! Stay away from me! Oh, no! What on earth's the matter? Trilby, it's him! Oh, God! I'm so frightened. Wait a second. Trilby is the one you're scared of? Hey, Jetro, how's it going, sir? Of course, who else could it be, for God's sake? Madam, I don't even know who you are. Why are you so afraid of him? What do you think he'll do to you? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I just look at him and I feel like I'm going to faint. Janine, listen to me. He's not with the Order anymore. He's lost his memories. He won't hurt us. I promise. We need him if we're going to open this door. And once it's open, we'll be able to get into the hub. Yes, hub. Oh, okay. Let's get these wheels turned. Or could you just stand between me and him? Sure. Why isn't it working? It worked last time. Maybe the fuse is blown. You've got to fix it. Please, I have to get in there. Oh, okay. I'll take care of it. We'll get music again, finally. Which is a worry. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Go the other way. I fucked up there, guys. Sorry. Woo! Having this on. I'm having to play this through OBS. To explain to you guys, I'm having to play this through OBS. I know I'm gonna break immersion here, but I have to play this through OBS because the screen it gives me is either too small or too big. Is a problem. Jet, you startled Janine. Okay, this is a fuse box. Can we just open it up? Can we just jumper this sumbitch? Did I do the trick? Yep, we just jumpered this son of a bitch. Okay, so this is not gonna last for long. Once we open this, we're not gonna be able to close it. Or at least that's what I think is going to happen. Go. Where's Janine? She went on ahead. I tried to stop her, but she just ignored me. Come on. What's this? Who are you? We are doormen. Our task is to stand here, always. Did a woman pass through here? Yes. Why didn't you stop her? Our task is only to stand here, not to monitor who goes in or out. Are these clones? What? Are these clones of me? Yeah, I think so. Am I a clone? Yes. Ah. I did consider it as one of the likelier possibilities. It explains pretty much everything. Shall we continue? Sure. Well, you're taking this really well, Trilby. Are we going in? I'm scared. You don't know what to expect? I've seen what's in there on the security camera. It's just a bunch of ancient ruins. But I don't know. It's like what Janine talked about, a completely irrational fear. Janine may be in danger. I know. I know! Okay, let's do this. What? Oh, it's not those ruins. Mr. DeCabe, Janine? What? What's going on? Where am I? Theo? Are we in the hub? I think so, but this isn't the ruin I saw. I know this place. Jean Defoe. This is where he lives. How do you know? Because this is where I destroyed him. Where I thought I destroyed him. And where I left his spirit, tied his spirit to his bone and set him ablaze. But that was just a movie. No, look out! What the hell was that? What's happening to the walls? No! Not you! No! What the? Janine, wait! Do you understand, Theodore DeCabe? No! No, I do not understand! I don't understand why I'm being put through this nightmare! I don't understand the things I'm seeing! I don't understand why you can't give me a simple, straight answer! If straight answers are what you require, then I will accommodate you. The house you saw is called Defoe Manor. It does not, however, physically exist. It is a construct of John Defoe's mind, a manifestation. So why the hell is it here? When John Defoe died, his mind and body went into his house. And when Trilby burnt it down 200 years ago, he assumed that both were destroyed. But the infection of Defoe's mind clung to the ruins and to the very land in which it stood, even while his body burned away. The Order of Blessed Agonies built this facility around it. Measures had to be taken, however, to ensure that the infection would not spread. What measures? Let me reiterate what the cultists asked you. Why was Samantha Hardy employed to clone Trilby, of all people, multiple times? I haven't got a clue. Clues you have had plenty of. Think, DeCabe. Why Trilby? John Defoe is scared of him. Why do you say that? Back there, in the manor, as soon as Trilby was removed, everything started to go berserk. Indeed. For a wraith, being crammed back inside your rotting bones is a traumatic and painful experience. To then be shot down and set alight, unable to die, to feel the constant agony of body and mind reduced to ash. Until then, Defoe feared only his father. Afterwards, Trilby was, in his mind, the embodiment of pain. And his mere presence acts as a ward against Defoe. Trilby was, from then on, utterly immune to Defoe's corrosive influence, although he never realized it. Only with the constant presence of Trilby throughout the complex could the evil of Defoe's mind be restrained within the hub. But the tall, thin man, the one with the coat, he's the head of the Order, right? Correct. Why does he keep killing the Trilbys? That I do not know. But I do know that the more of them that die, the further Defoe bleeds into the surrounding complex. You may not have long. What will happen? Defoe is a creature of monstrous violence. Samantha Hardy's fate, I fear, was only the beginning. Oh God, is Janine all right? Perhaps you should find out. Janine! No, no, not again. No! Janine, open the door. Janine, please! Please, open the door. Janine, for God's sake, open the damn door! I'm sorry, Theo. I know. I'm just so scared. I know. It keeps happening. I don't even remember going into the hub. You blacked out? I was waiting for you outside the door. And then I was nothing. And the next I knew I was in that room in front of you. I'm scared out of my mind because there's something trying to take me over. Look at me, okay? Nothing's going to take you over. I'm not going to let that happen. I could feel it all around me. Watching, whispering in my ear all the time. Janine, just hold me. And then she cries on him. Something tells me not to. I ignore it. Something tells me I'm taking advantage. I just ignore it. Something tells me to stop when it starts to hurt. I ignore it. Evil raging outside the door, we comfort each other. Through love and pain, we bond. By the 6th day, we would both be dead. Day 4. July 27th, AD 2189. So, what is it now? What are you doing? No! Janine? Well, let's go check her breakfast nook. DeCabe. Yeah, I know, 28th July. We should be pretty afraid at this point. Okay, she's not in here. She's not having the breakfast. Well, this place is... Alright, screaming. Why did I hear screaming? Let's go check on him. Check on our prisoner. Canning? I literally have no idea how to open it. Yeah, well, I'm not really trying to touch it here. It's Canning's blood. I know it is. Somehow, it's splattered all over the cell. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Honey, no. Oh, she has some sort of welding mask. That's not good. Can we please? Yeah, this place is freaking out. What is this? No, 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 no! Stop! Oh god, no. Oh, she's not gonna murder us? When I touch it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up, it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. This is the shed from the first game. I'm gonna save real quick, guys. Alright, we can get past her. We can get past her. We made it past her. Sure, it's like I'm holding the idea of... We can make it. We can make it. Maybe we can talk her out of it. If she would stand still... Oh shit. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? She's just kind of meandering. And we bumped into her and we woke up on the bed. Oh god. You remember we used the pickaxe on the hole. Oh shit, no! Janine! No. No, we were actually starting to like her. Day 5. February 3rd, AD 2386. This, of course, is our resident celebrity. The Mephistopheles killer? Yes, you remember him. It was all over the news. This is the Dr. Somerset guy we played. Last year, the FSS Mephistopheles relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. It was the appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. We haven't skipped any days. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place. Off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mephistopheles. Its last recorded communication was an SOS distress call to the EFS Charisma. By the time off-world security arrived, the man had slaughtered the entire crew. So who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of physiology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So why did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? That's partially why he remains under psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with a spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity and the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another was blinded. The first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly together into Frankenstein-like monstrosities. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up for a far less serious crime. But let's leave him for the moment and move on. We can, and... It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into the moving food and small items to sell. I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. Oh. You! I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I will encourage you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left the locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it. I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they think I did it. All that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Oh, food time already? Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. Actually, let's save real quick. It kinds some sort of oddly shaped knife. By the feel of it, it's old enough to be an antique. It's some kind of ancient knife, but with teeth on the end, like a key. Okay. It's just part of the wall, but it feels different now. When I look at it, my hands start to tremble. There's a door. What's this door? Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh. Okay. So we use this keyblade on a door made of flesh. Oh God. Ouch. So we're undergoing everything a poor man's gone through. Any trust in no keyblades here? Where are we going? It's getting bloodier and bloodier and crazier. We feel like I just warped back up, or maybe I screwed up somewhere. I don't know. Oh. You keep so much blood. You keep stabbing. So he's the one that's... He's hurting John Defoe. He's the one... He's doing this. Keeps killing people. God. What's going on here? Oh god. Took his eyes and killed the man. The corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Okay. Well, this looks crazy enough. Can I just talk to it? What happened to you, old man? I made a powerful enemy. You're alive? Of course. Giselle would not let me die. Who are you? You ask a complex question. The name which I know myself is Trilby, but I strongly suspect I am not the original. I am probably a clone, given over to Chozo as a plaything. Or perhaps that is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real Mew would ever be imprisoned like this. What is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one ever knew what this place was, so would come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Giselle. Welcome back, Chutoi. How did I get here? The last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth? In the reverse of technology? Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. Not corporeally, anyway. Who's Chozo? A more appropriate question might be, what is Chozo? Or even where is Chozo, since it seems he is a place as well as a fiend. But to answer you, Chozo is a pain elemental. There was once many of his kind in the universe of magic, small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic, until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Chozo is the very last of his kind, a bloated mountain of crystal whose very essence crackles with residual magic. And now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He is the closest thing to a god of pain. You're the one who sent the idol into space. Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Giselle. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by then, and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. I realized that I had seen you before somewhere. But, never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It's infused with Chozo's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force, we don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chozo is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will save him wherever his actual body is. I won't kill you, I'm just gonna bust you out of here. No! Even if you could, I have no place to go. To the pain elemental, time is non-linear. It sees the past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every moment. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite, from my perseverance being in the 21st, perspective being in the 21st century, and you in the 24th. Now kill me. Both our destinies demand it. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. There's a body over here. Oh, this is how we kept... This is how, Trilby kept from dying. Oh, so, you felt that, did you? I think I should get out of here. Who are you? Yep, I'd say he's dead. Damn it. We're going to hell for this, aren't we? Why do you have to cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean this mess up. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got a hold of a knife. You and I both know if a freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother who just joined the Navy Medical Corps. The same age as the poor doctor in the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you right now that that's not how Dr. Laszlo will see it. Come on then. Let's fetch the body bag. Blackness swallows me. The furious roar of Chizou fades from hearing. I am free, free of that place, free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flutters against what passes from my body, caresses me like a lover. When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. Now I will be her servant. There are men and women who must be guided, and I will be the caretaker. Fucker killed himself. Oh well. Sucks to be him. Day 6. July 28th, 2189. You could not have saved her, DeKalb, but there is still enough time to save yourself. What happened to her? Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Tainted? What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so does the future past affect the past. And your future, DeKalb, is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backwards through your lifetime, leaving the eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up! Why can't you ever give me a simple, straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find the way out in the basement of Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. They will buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait! Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, DeCabe, are pawns at a game too vast or complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king, or queen, actually, or at very least, a prince. Okay. What's this document? Furhorn's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It is said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Freehorn himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the books of Jizzo. When a person dies, their body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Freehorn's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind, while the mind and soul remain together. This results in a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capable of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of one who wielded the blade. An individual can exploit a loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Freehorn's blade, which would theoretically transform them into an immensely powerful spirit, a magic-infused force of pure will. None, however, have yet chanced this. Alright, quick save. Let's get stupid. You know what? Let's just try this. We can do it. So we have to go back into that shithole. Yet. Because nothing. Will you three come with me into the hub? If that's what you order. We only do as we're told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take their place. So if you die and come back here, there'll be more of you? Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on. Okay. We need... okay, apparently we need all the artifacts. I want a full stack of 3 trilbies. Okay, licked. Also licked or lich. A kind of undead sorcerer granted immortality by removing their soul from their body and placing it in an external object. I'm gonna call it lich. I know it's licked, but the lich's body is indestructible. It can still be stretched, twisted, and made to feel pain, but only damage to their soul artifact will cause permanent damage. Wraith. A servant of the lich. A dead lifeform whose soul is placed post-mortem in a small part of the lich's soul artifact, making them subservient. Wraiths are non-corporeal, and like all ghosts, they can exert influence over the environments and objects to which they are tied. It should be noted that the Wraith's influence and manifestations become increasingly wild and uncontrolled if its soul is separated from its mind. Let's go upstairs. Well, that's not good. Skeleton's memory is not doing all that great. You know what? Save? Before we just go opening doors willy-nilly? Whew. That's not good. Let's get this welding mask here. Alright, we need to go we need to restock on trilbies. Yep, we need to restock on trilbies. Yep, too many dudes just showing up and killing trilbies. Alright, let's check the bathroom. That was important. Oh, what? No, we don't need the lens. Okay, we have an apron. We have a mask, apron. We're gonna have to go get more trophies. We need to save once we get more trophies. I'm just gonna... An army of trophies. It's a little tense, guys. We make a mistake in judgment, and we are corpses. Alright. We can do this. We need to go down there. I don't think we have enough trilbies to make it, because we're going to go over here one more, but then we wouldn't be able to come back into this room. I hope we did this right. Let's throw this in the hole. So we're just gonna dress up as him. Oh, there is no coming back. Father, it hurts. Should have, Father, killed you. Demon. Demon child, it hurts. Father, child, I saved him. Father, demon, brought him back. No, child. It's demon. 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 No. Wanted to. The prince. Father. Father. The arrogant man. Hold me. Oh. The new prince. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. The prince. The prince. Kill me. Wanted to. Please. Wanted to. Hold me. Father. Go into space. Defoe. Defoe Manor. You're the last one? I think so. All the others went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you? Does that spark any memories? I think the others were killed. I think that images start to flash when I think that Defoe Manor being here feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. It's supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you could address this inconsistency? Yes. How? I can show you where to get some petrol. Okay. So, this is crazy. Okay. Can we just... It's moving. Oh. Oh, shit! Focus decay. It's not really happening. Okay, that was weird. What is over here? What's under the tarp? Some kind of document lying on it. Children of the king, rejoice, for the time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded. 200 years ago, the body of the Bridge Keeper was destroyed. 200 years from now, the soul of the Bridge Keeper will meet the same fate. So I guess my cursor got... These are known as the Bridge events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness through the timeline itself, echoing off into both past and future. On July 28th of July 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mine, occurs at this point, the force of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and the form of the bridge between the realms. Over this bridge, the king, Chizo, will come. He will come save us and all men of technology from sin. We must, however, be alive to enjoy this new age of perfect purity, and so it is important that the complex and ophthalmology building be evacuated at least 1 week prior to the bridge event. What's under the tarpaulin? Oh no. It's a bomb. There's enough nano explosive here to atomize the county. Holy shit, guys, that's a lot. Nothing for it. I've got to try to disarm it. Wait a second. This bomb's already been diffused. The wiring under the control panel has been ruined. As long as it's not damaged, this thing isn't going to explode. I read about this stuff like a nickel blast. Without the radiation, it needs a little heat to set it up. Alright, so we can get the hell out of here. Okay, good. Nothing crazy happens, we can get the hell out of here. We can do this. We can do this. Shit. And of course there's fire. No. No! God. That just happened. Yes, all the trilbs. 6 days later. You're watching UCBC News. Investigation continues into the circumstances that resulted in a nano-explosive detonation in the county of Buckinghamshire 6 days ago. The blast completely demolished the ophthalmology building, which had been purposely evacuated beforehand, and several lead ophthalmologists are being held for questioning. Although the detonation has not yet been found to have been caused any loss of life, 2 individuals last seen in the area have been reported missing. And environmentalists are already calling this the biggest ecological disaster in the entire history of the country. The investigation continues. Now Dick with sports, sorry. As an avatar of destiny, I cannot judge. I cannot afford to question events, only encourage them to take place as history demands. And yet, I wonder why the Order of Blessed Agonies expected Chizo to enter this universe. After all, a creature so dependent on magic could not possibly survive in a world where there is none. The prophecies were wrong. Freyhorn, the Order, the tall man himself, all deliberately misled by the pain elemental. But why? For what purposes was the bridge really constructed? It was open for mere seconds. Nothing came through from the ethereal realm. So did Chizo's plan simply fail? Or was his intention not to send, but to receive? None of this matters. I led DeCabe to the destiny demanded of him by the timeline. Now I must wait. 2 centuries from now, my younger self will require my guidance. The eternal cycle must be set in motion again. And while I do not judge and feel no regret, I find that I do not relish this task. In the 18th century, the prophet Jack Freehorn put to paper the 3 books of Chizot, the blood of the 12 sacrifices still fresh on his hands. The Book of the Prince, the Book of the Victims, and the Book of the Bridge. This is a central tenet of the faith of the Order of Blessed Agonies. And what is not known, not even by the highest acolytes, not even by the prince himself, is that there will be a 4th book. It seemed to contradict the other prophecies, and Freehorn discarded the tract, thinking it a garbled message. This was the Book of the New Prince. Here is what it said. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before the presence. And with those words, the king drew down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. We clicked on something. And the arrogant man said, "I only wanted to please you, my king. I know you schemed to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince." And the king replied, "I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who was drunk down the agonies of 1,000,000 men, I who has seen the edge of forever? You are not my prince, O arrogant man. You were never truly of my flesh." And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave them to the man of purity. The man of purity became the new prince. And the arrogant man wept aloud. "Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath?" Came the reply, "Long ago you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge as a being of both magic and technology. You could have proven your commitment to your king. You could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. And after you have learned the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly, you sought to avert your destiny and the destiny of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side." The new prince faced the arrogant man. And the new prince threw down the arrogant man. Hey, Picard, welcome. It hurts. What hurts? My king. Protect him always. Oh, we're just getting his thoughts. The guide. It hurts. It hurts. Picard! It's going pretty well. We're just finishing up this game. Take his place. It hurts. Oh, feel free. You just get... And the arrogant man knew the name of the king, the Book of the New Prince. 6 days of sacrifice. So you're interested in playing Ark with us? Just join the